This is Dr. D. Gokila. Today we are going to see about the SDLC software development life cycle. So we start with the quote that we got to be very careful if we don't mind where we are going because you might not go there. So this is first thing we are going to see about the capability maturity model. A benchmark for measuring the maturity for an organization software process. CMM defines 5 levels of process maturity based on the certain pre-process area. We got the CMM levels as 5 status. That's 5 status maybe in such a way that level 5 is optimizing. That consists of processing change management, technological change management, and defect preservation. Level 4 is managed software quality management, quantitative process management. Level 3 is defined in such a way that it consists of peer reviews, intergroup coordination, software product engineering, integrated course management, training program, organization process definition, and organization process focus. So we have to be repeatable in such a way that software configuration management, software quality assurance, software project tracking oversight, and software project planning requirements management. So the level 1 is initial level, which is equals to 7%. The SDLC model is used in such a way that a framework that describes the activities performed at each stage of software development project. Waterfall model. So the waterfall model is used in such a way that it consists of the first model, which consists of 6 stages like requirements, design, implementation, test, installation, maintenance. The requirements defines the required informations, behaviors, performance, and interfaces. The design consists of data structures, software architecture, interface representations, algorithmic details. Also, it consists in such a way that the implementation, source code, and database user documentation, testing, etc. When we go for the waterfall strength, it consists of easy to understand and provide structure to inexperienced staff. Milestones are very good understood, sets requirement stability, and good for management control. It works when the quality is more important than the cost. So the waterfall deficiency are in such a way that all requirements must be known. Deliverables created for each phase are considered frozen, and you can give a false impression of the progress. Does not reflect the program solving nature of the software development, iterations of the phases. Integration is one big bang at the end. Little opportunity for customer to preview the system until it is very too late. The software decisions are used in such a way that the requirements are very well known, product is also stable, technology is understood, now versions of existing product. Porting an existing product new platform. V-shaped SLDC model, that project requirements and planning, production, operation and maintenance, where product requirements, satisfaction, specification analysis, system and acceptance testing, architecture, high-level design and integration testing, detailed design, unit testing, and the last one is coding. A variant of the waterfall that emphasizes verification and validation of the product. Testing of the product is planned in parallel with corresponding V-shaped steps. The planning requirements, planning allocate resources that satisfies the specification analysis, complete specification of the system, defines how software functions, fulfill the design, develop algorithms for each architectural component that provides enhancements and corrections, check the entire software system in its environment, check the modules interconnect correctly, check each module as expected, transform algorithms into the software. So the V-shaped strength are in such a way that it is used for emphasizing planning of verification, validation of the product in early stages of the product development. Each deliver must be testable, and project management can track the process of milestones, and it's very easy to use. When we take the cons of the V-shaped weakness, it does not handle the current events in such a way that iterations of the phases, it does not handle dynamic changes in the requirements, does not contain analysis, and also when to use the reshaped model in such a way that excellent choices for the system requirements are used, hospital patient applications, the requirements upfront to handle the system alliance behind the analysis phase. So the last one is structured evolutionary prototyping model, that developers build a prototype during the requirements, and that requirements phase is evaluated by the end users. Users give a correct feedback, developers refine the prototype. When the user is satisfied, the prototype code is broken into standards. And the last one is structured evolutionary steps, is used in such a way that a preliminary project plan is developed and the partial high level proper model is created. The model is sourced for partial requirement specification. The prototype is built with basic and critical attributes. The designer builds the database, user interfaces, algorithmic functions. The designer demonstrates the prototype. The user evaluates the programs and suggests the improvements. The loop continues. The user is getting satisfied. The structure evolutionary prototyping strength can see the customers with they are gathered, developed rather than the customers, a more accurate end product, unexpected requirements accommodated, allows the flexible design and development. Steady visible signs of progress produced. Interaction with the prototype stimulates awareness of additional function. So this is structured evolutionary prototype weakness, that it tendencies to abandon the structured program development, code and fixed development. Bad reputations for the quick and dirty methods, and its overall maintenance of the overlook datas. The customer wants the prototype to be delivered. The process may continue forever with scope creep. These are about the different types of prototyping models that is present in the software development life cycle. With this, we end this video. Thank you all for listening.